You might have categorized yourself as someone who has bad luck, or you keep attracting the same bad or negative people, relationships, or situations, and thinking that it's you, that you just have bad luck. But that couldn't be further from the truth. And stop telling yourself that. That's a terrible thing to say to yourself. Oh, I have bad luck. Literally, just stop that. It's not your luck, it's your vibration, your frequency. And it's temporary. It's something that you can control. It's just something you're feeling in the moment. But there's a way to reverse it. Just the same way that you repeat the vibration of betrayal and bad luck and difficulty and adversity, you can reverse it and manifest or vibrate at the opposite frequency. And honestly, that low vibration frequency is a choice. It's a choice that you might not realize you're making. I know sometimes it's hard for us to hear, right? Oh, I'm choosing this. That's the last thing someone wants to hear, is that they're choosing their bad situation. I get it. I get it. I've been there and done that and got the t-shirt. But the sooner you realize that you have, if you're going to accept that you have control over this, which that's the only way you'll get out of it, is you accept that you can control it and you can reverse it. You have to accept that you played a part in it in the first place. And it's not a terrible thing. It's what we call a human thing. We're all human. We're all here on this earth to feel these things, to have a varying range of emotions and feelings about anything at any given time in our lives. This is, we're giving our higher self, God, source, universe. Some people call it Gus as God, universe, source. We are the ones giving our higher self this wild and crazy experience. That's why we came here. This is why we're here on earth. People wonder, why are we here? This is why we're here. We're here to experience things. So it's not a bad thing. So long as you figure out, the point is to figure out how to reverse it. That's why you've become awakened to the fact that there's more than just the visceral, the 3D reality. And it's why you're here watching this channel, to figure out, how do I get out of these terrible habits? I just want to live a good life. I want to have, good things in my life. Well, you're almost there. You're like halfway there if you're watching this video. The point is to understand that change starts from within. It's all about your vibration, right? And your thoughts are just a reflection of your vibration. So how you can reverse the vibrations is by changing the thoughts. And just because you have the negative thoughts, like if you've figured out, oh, I do say that a lot. I say I have bad luck, or I say that this always happens to me. You can, in the moment, once you start to understand that that's what you're saying, you can just in the moment stop it right there. The first thing you can do is tune into those thoughts that you're having. Realize those negative thoughts that keep repeating in your mind. Like I just said, oh, I always have bad luck. This always happens to me. Oh, I always attract, the bad boy, whatever it is that the negative thing that you keep saying to yourself, that it's the saying that you basically define yourself by. So once you tune in to what those negative thoughts are, knowing them is half the battle. Then in the moment, what you can do is just say, stop. That's not true. And then you could just flip it. So like if you say to yourself, I always attract the bad boy or the wrong guy, you just flip it and say, I always attract wonderful men who are respectful and interesting, funny, whatever that may be, the opposite of what you were saying. Just stop yourself and say the opposite in the moment. And you don't have to say it out loud. It could all be internal in your mind, how you do it. It's up to you how you want to do it. I get that if you say these things out loud and you're in public, you might look crazy. And sometimes it's okay to look crazy. Who cares what people think? But if you are too self-conscious of that, just say it in your mind. Just stop it in your mind. You can envision like a big stop sign, or you can say it out loud. Just stop. And then in your mind, replace it with whatever you want to replace it with. That's positive, right? That's good. That's toward what your desired reality is. Another way that you can change these thoughts is to get into that subconscious with affirmations. And the best way to do that is with a recording. Get a recording. I actually just started using this app called Inner Tune. I'm going to put the title in the video. But Inner Tune, and this is not a paid advertisement. I actually use this. It's actually, what's great about it is they have a free plan that anyone can use. So you're not going to have an excuse, okay? Because they do have a free plan. If you want to pay for it, you get obviously more features, and it's just a little bit of money. It really isn't that much money, but I didn't want you to have any excuse to say, I'm not going to do this. Anyone with a cell phone, especially a smartphone, can do this. You download the app, Inner Tune, and then go through the prompts that it takes to get you in, And then once you're in on the main page, they have at the bottom right, they have a button that says Create Plus. So you go into Create Plus, and then it gives you the option. At the bottom, it says Record Your Affirmations. Now they have you make a playlist, of their affirmations. They'll ask you some questions. What are you looking to get out of this app? And they will create an playlist for you. But I don't use that. I mean, I went through the motions to create it just to get in. And then once I got to that button that said the main page, and it said Create Plus, and then Record Your Affirmations, then I went in and I recorded my own. I just prefer it. I think it's great when you hear the affirmations in your own voice. And once you do, and from what I can tell, you can create as many as you want. I created, I don't know how many, like maybe 15, 20. And then you can choose your music. You can choose the volume of the voice, meaning your affirmations, and also separately the volume of the music. And on the free plan, it's just a couple of choices for music, but they're great. So, it's good enough. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't want to pay for it. So this way you have no excuse. But if you have a little change, you can, pay for it. I think they have like a monthly plan as well as like a lifelong plan if you want to use it. And then you can use it whenever. And then you have access to all the music, right? Or more music, more choices. But on the free plan, you can do your own voice recordings, create your own affirmations. You can even research affirmations wherever you get them, whatever you want to do. Just make sure they're positive. You can choose from a couple types of music, or a couple, music choices. And then you can also adjust the frequency of how often they play each affirmation. You can shuffle, or I think play it, all in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's quite a bit of flexibility within this app, and I've been using it and I think it's great. Inner Tune, if you want to reach out to me to endorse me, that would be fantastic, because I love it. It's a great app. So you could do that, or honestly, if you have a little change to throw around, then you have plenty of apps to choose from. Pick whichever one works for you. Okay. And then play it at night, play it right as you're drifting off to sleep. Put that app, close to your ear or whatever. And, or if you have earphones that you can sleep in, and just play that app. And I found that when I play it, I don't know why, I just repeat it in my mind, and I start thinking of all the ways that affirmation is true. And so it's wonderful, and it's been working great for me. But this is how you can change your luck, so to speak. It's not really luck. It's just your vibration. Change your vibration and start today. You have no excuse.